to the students that I work with. I'm here today to advocate not just for my urban site classroom, but for public schools that are in urban sites all over the nation, because we're failing them. And I know we are, because I am. So I'm going to try. I know I'm failing my students because we're labeled, and I'm labeled right along with them. We are labeled far below basic by state standardized tests. We are labeled underperforming by No Child Left Behind. We're beginners by the state English proficiency test. Really, a lot of my kids are born in the United States. We speak English. Maybe not the way that test shows us we should, and we don't bubble in the right answers, but we speak English. We are labeled far below average by our own districts because we don't meet the benchmark assessments. You know, add to these labels the labels that my kids have on them, because in our school, we have a high poverty rate. We have 100% free lunch and breakfast. And let's not forget those bags of food we send home on Fridays, because, you know, we gotta make it through the week. We have a high gang rate. When I start the classroom, okay, which gang are you in? Which gang are you in? Okay, how am I going to negotiate this? Because, you know, I have to teach Anne Frank. You know, and I have to teach you to read and write and do algebra. But I got to make sure you don't kill each other or me in the process, because, you know, I have a 2-year-old son, and I want to make sure I get there. We have a high teen pregnancy rate. Yes, our 12, 13, and 14-year-olds are sexually active, and they do become pregnant, and we keep them in our school because, you know what, education is going to help them out their child. We don't want to run from that. We have a high drug and alcohol use, and it's on our campus. The newest form would be Fun Dip. Love that one. Crack, and it's tinted pink or baby blue, like Fun Dip you get from the ice cream man. Love looking for that. Marijuana and alcohol, we work with that. Our students, we have students that are Mexican and Black and Caucasian, Hmong, Cambodian, Laotian, Middle Eastern, and we're all still living in racially bound neighborhoods. We are segmented still in our area. Put all these factors together and we wonder why my school is low performing. We're Obama's lowest 5%. We're a reform school. They're talking this year about tying my evaluation based on my students' test scores. Great. And if they go the direction of teacher pay, I'm going to have to pay them to let me teach. I'm going to owe the statement. Because it's just, the test scores aren't going to do it. So I might become a little bit confused. Okay. You know what, we can make a change though. We can do something different, and that's why I'm here today, is I really want to advocate for that. Let's look into my classroom and let's see what I've been able to do different, what I've been blessed to be able to do different in the classroom, because, you know, I've had administrations that burden the bear, the work, the brunt of the force that we get from the district and the pressure. We have people that come in from our district with clipboards. Why aren't you testing this? Or why aren't you on this page in the pacing guide and reading this story at this moment in time on this particular day? Okay, you know, well, Chris's dad just got locked up last night, and Jesus was just evicted from his house and is now homeless, and there's a drive-by at the apartment complex. Okay, we're dealing with that right now. Take the clipboard and take it somewhere else, you know, not in the classroom. So this is a fight that we have to fight, and I feel like sometimes I'm handcuffed because I'm just struggling between being this professional educator, and I got to hit these core standards. On the other hand, I got to treat my whole student. So what we do in my class is we write. We write. It's therapy. In the beginning of the school year, from day one, we're writing. What is real to us? What are we experiencing? What are we doing? Let's get it out there. We're not sure where it's going from there, but we're going to write it out. And a lot of my students struggle. They don't like me. I am Mexican, and I went to the same side of school that my students did. I'm white. I look white. I have a job. I am one of them. And so I really have to work hard to connect with them. And I get lots of student samples in the beginning. Let's see what I got. I'm bored. Bored as fuck. Teacher's a bitch. Love this one. Bored is fucking detention. He's not getting more because it's fucking boring. I really thought my first name was bitch for a while, because I did that a lot on the writing. It's alright, they can write what they want. So in my classroom, June or July, August, that's all I get. It's just a wall. I'm hitting a wall, and I'm just still up there preaching, and I'm trying to talk about, okay, what's real to us? How do I make Anne Frank look real? Because my Muslim students are really happy that she died, and they're wondering why they make it the father at the same time. And then, you know, my Black students are, what? That's racist. You know what? We were slaves once. And then my Mexican students, oh, well, we were too. You guys think got cornered in the market on slavery, really? Because, we were slaves too in Mexico. So, it's just a whole racial thing that we go through. So they would start writing. I have this one student, and she's Barbara Basic. She's EL, this close to expulsion from our school district. And she would sit there every day and just look at me. Just me money. The whole period, if I have a class of direction, it was her favorite thing to do. She's the one that labeled me with, pretty sure that was her favorite word to call me. In writing. That's fine. It's right. You wrote it down. I got something out of you. I'm cool with that. Coming into September, she started writing these one-liners in the class. I say help me, you ignore me. I yell save me, you won't find me. Kind of interesting. Okay, not 8th grade standard. We're not writing a 5-paragraph essay, but hey, I'm liking what I'm hearing from you. We move on later in the month. Why in life do we only notice the big that are put in front of us, rather than the small things all around us? Okay, I want to get to know you more. I'm really, really interested. At this point, we're now in November, and she's starting to open up to the other things in the classroom because she was the same with them as well. She's starting to read her papers out loud. And again, they're just very short little pieces. It's not 8th grade standards at all, but she's doing something. She starts feeling comfortable in the classroom. She starts feeling safe because my students, by November, they're pulling up their pants, they're hiding the colors, they're not throwing signs in my classroom anymore. They know it's a safe place. So she starts writing. Tired of life, tired of being around fake smiles, always having to cry. I know I must be strong, but in this world, it's kind of tough. I hate these stupid lies and tears that daily I cry, but I guess that's how life is, and is going to be. I know I have no choice but to keep on going. And while I'm going to take it one step at a time, done with them wannabes. I just want to speak it all, but I can't. So she started to share and open herself up to me. She won't talk to me still. We're in November, she won't not. But she'll write to me and I can write back to her and we're full of that. And then she just starts clicking. I'm giving her words, 8th grade words, and asking her to write to them, but they can write about whatever they want. Say the word adversary. I don't care. Quote a book, something you saw on Cops last night, just use the word adversary. So she starts writing. Alexis, she was my adversary in 4th grade. It was strange because in 2nd and 3rd grade, we were best friends. But you know what they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. It's funny because how can someone you trust so much hurt you so bad? Oh well, I guess it was kind of my fault for not looking at her flaws. I just looked at all the attention she got, and that's what I wanted. But one day I decided that I wasn't going to be her puppet anymore, and I cut my strings loose, and I made her mad. But that's when our rivalry truly began. Barbara Lisa, EO? It sounds like this girl has a lot to say. She continues to write about admiring her older aunt who suffers from depression like she does. What? Depression? I had no idea that she suffered from depression, so of course I follow up. And she's supposed to be on medication, did not know that. At the end of December, they have to pick 3 pieces in different genres of writing, revise them, and submit them to me. She turns in this piece to me, and she revised it. There's semicolons, dialogue, she's using alliteration. Again, this is the Barbara Basic student. Try to look away. It feels just so terrible. I try to smile, but inside I'm dying. No one knows how it feels. They try to understand, but no one can. What does anxiety feel like? Anxiety makes you feel as if you want to cry, like you can't breathe. You feel panicked. You feel like crawling in a corner and crying. You feel as there's no hope, that you're all alone. My mom also has anxiety. I sometimes felt as if her wanting to kill herself was my fault, because she tells me that me not listening to her makes her feel depressed. Some people pet themselves so they won't feel the pain. Others tell themselves it will be okay. Some commit suicide. But as you're getting ready to jump, fall, stab, or overdose, you figure that all the problems you have are all solvable, and your life really is worth something. Sometimes you can't look away and you can't forget, because